Hey, Kim. Hey, Pa. How are you guys doing? Hey, Mag. How is everybody doing today? I got me some coffee. Hey, Butch. Make sure I'm... Hey, Sean. How are you? Pretty well tired? Yeah. I'm kind of drug out today, too. I don't really know why. Shouldn't be. Hey, Janet. You're great. Well, good. Hey, nobody. I'm good. Hey, Sean. Hey, Marcy. How are you? What's the topic today? Oh, it don't matter. I was thinking tarot, but we can talk about whatever. So, you want one, Kim? Okay. You want a public one or you want a private one? Feeling better? I'm glad, girl. Hey, Lynn. How are you? Hey, Mariska. How you doing? We are in Montana. We're supposed to start work at Yellowstone on the 14th. And we'll be there until October. And then in October, it shuts down because it gets really cold and really snowy and everything. So they shut everything down about then. Public would be okay. Okay. Sciatic nerve is killing me. I'm sorry, Sean. Yeah. Hey there, KD. Moving from... Okay, Janet. Stuck in bed again. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry, sweetie. 3 interviews. All right, Pie. Of course you can. Lynn, sure. What questions did you have? And we'll do those first. Kim, do you know how it works? Do you know how we do it? No. Okay, it's... you make a $10 donation to PayPal. And then I will deal out a snapshot, and then you'll get some questions after. The snapshot pretty much tells you the main energies in your life, whatever it is that the universe feels like you need to know the most. That's what it's going to tell you. But then after that, you get to ask questions so that whatever it is you're wondering about, if that's not what comes up, you still get to find out about. Hey, what did? Just got, all right. Nobody? Hell yeah. PK, sweetie. PK. There's, my email is in the description box. Kim, I don't have a link, and I can't even type in the chat on this thing. Janet's been working all day on hooking me up with a new system, so. Oh, I got you, Lynn. I got you. Thank you, KD. Yup. Oh, there we go. I've had so. Thank you, Marcy. Might take a few. That's fine. What questions did we want to ask first, Lynn? And I'll ground and shuffle, and we'll get her going. Hey there, nobody. How are you? My nose, y'all. Y'all excuse me for a second. It's the new climate and the new altitude and the new... There is stuff floating around in the air here, y'all. And they think it's cotton. Or at least that's what they said, but it's just like big fluff balls just floating around all the time. I've never seen that anywhere before. Not signed up for Streamlit. You don't have to. You just go to PayPal and use the email address that's in the thing. I don't have Super Chat because I haven't monetized yet, so I keep meaning to do it. I just haven't. So, are they from trees? Okay, this one dude told me it was cotton. And I'm like, I don't think so. That's the most gossamer cotton I've ever seen. I'm from the South. I know what cotton looks like, you know? I was just like, I'll be right back. And squirt some crap up my nose so I can breathe. I've been using this stuff too much lately, but it's the only thing keeping me open. It's there too, nobody. Streamlabs is, it's a new, I'm going to be working with it. And hey, Marisa, I'm not real sure how it works yet. Janet's going to have to brief me on all of it. She's been studying it all day, so. Tons of cotton by you, yeah. Yeah, here too, KD, and I've never seen it before like this. I mean, we didn't have this down south like this. It looks like big dandelion seeds, kind of. And I mean, they're everywhere. And my allergies are just, they've been giving me fits. Been completely, yup, Janet. Lynn, I'm just waiting on you to tell me your questions, sweetie. I'm going to have to take my brace off. It don't want to let me shuffle good, so. Well, I haven't moved here. Marcy, we are going to work at Yellowstone for the summer. And so we're just here temporarily until that's over with in October. And, you know, we've got from now to then to decide where we think we might want to go after that. And, you know, so we ain't in no hurry. We got the whole damn world open to us, you know. So that's the way I'm looking at it. Cottonwood tree. Okay, it's cottonwood. Okay. Going down the road. Yup, KD. Yup. If her and Scotland will ever meet in person. Okay. Hey there, YM. You did. It didn't come through for me. This thing is so stupid. I've got live chat selected. Okay. You want to know if you and Scotland will ever meet in person. Oops. And I just spilled that everywhere. I mean, I've got it on live chat, and it's just as bad as it was when it was stuck on top chat, y'all. Moved to Boone, North Carolina. We are in August. Daughter going to Appalachian State. Thank you, Marcy. Beautiful mountains, yeah. Okay. I got one of those berries. I got one of the sneeze. Excuse me. Now that I got Satan out. Let's try that again. I'm not so sure if you want to, Lynn. From what I'm looking at here, first of all, money's going to be really tight. It's not going to be an easy thing for you to do. I think you're going to go in there wearing your heart on your sleeve, and I think he's going to be deceptive. So I would say you very well might meet him, but it won't be an easy thing to do, and you'll be disappointed if you do. Yeah, it's definitely possible. I just don't know that I would recommend it, you know. I'll check, Kim. Lizzie. Lizzie!
What?
Check for me, please. She has her earbuds in, so. Thank you, thank you. I'm way behind in the chat. Oh, Lynn. I'm reading Lynn, Kim. Yeah. She has her earbuds in. So, hey there, Vivian. So, what else do you want to ask, Lynn? Do you want me to look deeper in that, or?
No.
No?
No.
No, Kim. Is your name the same as it is here? Will the initials be the same? Y'all, if y'all see Lynn say something and I don't respond, y'all let me know, okay? Because this thing is acting stupid, so. Hi there, Valentina. Welcome, welcome. Chili, well, welcome. Understand. Well, there is another option, I think. Okay. So, do you want to ask about the other option? Or, because, I mean, what other questions do you have? Latin love. All right, I'll take it, darling. I'll take all the love I can get.
You want me to keep looking?
It said it went through. It may take just a second to show up then. Check again.
I am.
Because it's telling her it went through, so, okay. Yeah, sometimes it takes a few minutes.
Nope.
Not yet. Okay. I'm sure it will by the time I'm finished with her, Kim. By the time I'm finished with Lynn, I'm sure it'll be there.
I mean, I'll keep looking.
Okay. You can in a minute, Valentina. Right now, I'm in the middle of a reading, sweetie. But you can ask in just a second. Oh, I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry. Canada. I didn't see a question, Lynn. All I see is Canada. Okay. Were you asking, would you go to Canada? Yes. Is Canada an option for me? Okay, okay. Let's see. Is Canada an option for me? Is Canada an option for me? Flipper. And it's the livers. Is there a man in Canada, Lynn? If there is, I'd say that's definitely the way to go, because this is the card that kind of jumped out, and it's the lovers. So is Canada an option for me? Is that what's going to lead you to Canada? Because if it is, yeah, you need to do that, because it looks good. So is that on the money with that? Hey, Elizabeth. If you have not met someone from Canada, and that's not what would make you, okay, yeah, you need to do that, girl. That will work out really well. So, and that card flipped out, okay? It came out on its own. That's one that you were supposed to see, so. Hey, Teresa. So did you have another question, Lynn? Do you see that working? Well, from that card jumping out, I don't think I even really have to ask, but we'll ask it anyway. How is the man in Canada and Lynn going to work out? I think you're scared to do it because you're afraid to walk away from everything you've ever known. And I think it's going to take some major thing happening to make you walk away from everything. Kind of like me. Yeah. It's going to take something to make you do it. As a matter of fact, it looks like you're going to have a pretty bad heartbreak, Lynn, that's going to kind of knock your breath out. But then you're going to kind of face the fact that I don't know what you do for a living, but it's kind of dead end. You're not getting anywhere with it. And you're going to walk away from it. And you're going to be heartbroken for a little while. Ultimately, though, I do think you're going to triumph. I do think it's going to work. I'm going to read 3 more. Yeah, you'll have a resurrection of self. Absolutely. There's Page of Cups again. Yeah, this isn't going to be easy on... Okay, going through it now. Okay. It's going to inspire you to live life on your terms. Because really you have to. I mean, you can sit in one spot because you have security, but then you're going to die in that same spot and you'll never get to do or see any of the things. What is life if you're not going to live it? You know? Yeah, you're going to have a little bit of a hard time, but ultimately I do think you're going to do this, and I think it's going to be really, really good for you. I think it's going to really work out. Now, I'm going to say this too. I think you're going to go before you're 100% ready, okay? And you're still going to be dealing with a little bit of the heartache when you get there. But I do think this person is going to let you heal on your own time also. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be really good for you. I do. It's just getting you there. That's going to be kind of tough. So. Hey, Johnny B. I'm sorry. I wasn't ignoring you, hon. Had surgery. Got to... Oh, my Lord. Yep, there you go, Lynn. That is it. That is it. Check for me, please.
I am.
Okay. Kim, she's checking real quick.
It's still not there.
Huh?
No.
It's still not there. Are you sure you sent it to the right Gmail? No problem, Lynn. You know I'm here for you, girl. Just keep me updated on what's going on. You know, we're kind of in the same boat a little bit, you know, so I don't have the heartbreak going on, but, you know, it ain't like I ain't been there, so, no, Tam Sully 12. It's not Tammy Sully, it's Tam. I think you can cancel. If you sent one to that, I don't even know if there is a that. But if you sent one to that, you should be able to cancel it. Well, fuck, yep. Valentina, what did you want to ask, hon? We'll see if we can find out. No heartbreak expected. That is right, Mavian. Oh, you guys, Janet has been working all day on our trivia game, our spinning wheel and everything. She has just really been working hard on all this stuff. So, how is Felipe, who is an Aquarius, feeling about me, who's a Scorpio? What is going to happen between us? You did, Melvin. All right. On a long-distance relationship, Valentina. I loved it, Janet. I did. You make the decisions. You doing good. You just let me know what I'm doing. I'm happy with it. Okay. Felipe, you said? No, you left him in the cold. Okay. You left him in the cold, and he is an Aquarius, and you want to know how he's feeling about you, who is a Scorpio, correct? If you're still in love, but you left him in the cold. Why? I mean, you know, if you're in love with him, is he like being destructive or something? And I don't know how he feels, right? Well, the only thing about that, Valentina, I can look into your cards. I cannot look into his. I can tell you how it's going to affect you, but I can't tell you what he's thinking and feeling without his permission. Any tarot reader that does that, I disagree with those ethics myself. I won't do it. Now, I'll look and see how it's going to affect you. Damn, Melvin L., yeah. Is that 7,200 or 72? Bye, Flore. Thank you for coming by, sweetheart. Hell yeah, Melvin. Damn, I need to haul concrete. As much as I've been driving. So you want me to look at Valentina, at how it's going to affect you? Yeah, it's just one of those little ethical things. But I'll say this now. You're only as good as your ethics, right? I do have one little thing, one little caveat to it. If you give me permission to read once, I can look from then on. You know, I don't usually do it, but I do that so that in case something happens and someone gets sick and they're not able to give me permission, but they need me to look, you know, stuff like that. So, please, what's going to happen? Okay. All right.
There it is.
Flipper. Ooh, I just had a flipper card, Valentina. The Ten of Swords. All right. The Ten of Swords is a card where the man is literally laying face down with 10 swords stabbed in his back. So what's going to happen with you guys and how is he feeling? He's hurt. He's hurt. Whenever this card comes up, someone is practically destroyed. They couldn't feel more hurt, even if the other person physically died. Now, I'm going to see what goes with that, but at the moment, that's the card that flipped out. So let's see if this is something he can get past. He can get past it. But it is not going to be fast, and it is not going to be easy, and the Justice card was the second card, okay? You are going to have a lot of making up to do, okay? You are. And don't be surprised if he is not interested at first, okay? The 4 is a cup of or a card of despondency. In other words, he is going to be so depressed, it's going to take him a while to get past this. Now, the Justice card is there. He can get past it, but it is not going to be a fast and easy getting past it. He is really seriously hurt. Let me see if I can get a recommendation for what you should do for the best outcome with this. Okay, what should Valentina do? Okay. What should Valentina do? 3 of Pentacles, the Empress, and then the 4 of Wands. Persevere, show only love, be the springtime for him, help him through this, and ultimately he's going to be yours for the rest of your life if you do that, because this is the marriage card right here. That's what it's suggesting for you to do for your best outcome. So that's what I would do. Just remember to be the Empress, and she is all things loving, all things giving. The Empress is the life force that gives life to everything else. So you only put out good and loving vibrations with him, and keep them persistent, and he will get past it. But now he's going to have a little bit of hurt feelings at first. And the worst outcome, I'd say the worst outcome is how he's feeling right now. I mean, it's the 10 of Swords, how he's feeling right now. That's the worst outcome. Complete heartbreak. So, I didn't say that he doesn't love you. How would he be so hurt if he didn't love you? I mean, that you know, if he didn't love you, he wouldn't care. He obviously loves you. Anyway, Kim, are you ready? Yeah. But yeah, if you just, that was the advice given, is just be loving. And sometimes you are very welcome. Sometimes loving means giving space too. And if he needs a little bit of space, just make sure he knows, hey, I am here when you get ready. You know, like that. So, okay, Kim, let me get me a puff off my little nicotine stick, and and I'll shovel them up. Are we looking at anything in particular, or? All right. Okay. Well, it's a little e-cig, and I had to get it because my e-cig, the one that I had for so long, they recalled them because they're catching on fire. And I was like, well, okay, they don't even sell the cartridges for it anymore. So I had to go but this one's like half the price of it too. It was only like $8 for the cig and the little cartridges, and that one was like $20, and then you had to buy the thing and everything, so it was a lot more expensive. So, and then it was catching on fire. So, start with the near future holds for my husband, my business, myself, and my son. Okay. All right. Let me Okay. I've got your snapshot dealt out, and I can see how accurate it is already. Okay. Now, whenever I deal out a snapshot, it's of the current energies and everything that's going on in your life right now. And it talks, it usually gives a message about whatever it is that the universe feels like is the most important thing for you to know right now for your highest good, okay? You at this moment is the Two of Pentacles. I'm going to show you the cards as I go so that you at this moment, Two of Pentacles. Now you see he's juggling these things and he's trying to keep everything going at once. So that's basically you right now. You're constantly juggling things, trying to keep them going. And the energy around you is the Hermit. You're kind of closed off into yourself right now. You're not getting out and socializing as much. One good thing about the Hermit too, though, Kim, is he does represent secret knowledge. So while he does kind of hide away to himself, there are things that he knows that no one else does. So that card has very much a duality about it. Okay, now on your mind right now, you're thinking about some kind of a new offer. And this new offer, with it being a Pentacles, this is going to be something that has to do with your income, your home, or your bills. Because Pentacles is the financial layer of the basics that we have to have in life, you know, an income, a home, a job, all of that. This is some kind of a new offer that's been offered to you on one of those scales. Now, I have seen it branch out into insurance even. So this is on your mind. And also on your mind, I dropped this card, is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is a card of fantasies. Getting lost in the fantasies. And I think when you have a hermit situation, and also now, it's also a card of creativity. Getting lost in the fantasies because you are creating something. That's part of it. Another part of it is when you're closed off enough, sometimes, you know, and sometimes the safest place to live is in your head, right? So that's what that card is. Which, you know, it could be you're in the process of, you know, writing something or making a video even. Those things harness the Seven of Cups also. But it could also be that you're just kind of disappearing, keeping to yourself and using your imagination to keep you occupied right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Now we're going to get into your timeline. Recent past. Somebody really hurt your feelings. The Knight of Swords is here. And when the Knight of Swords shows up, he is an action or a verbal lashing that will cut you to the freaking bone. This person doesn't give a shit how bad they hurt you. They just open their mouth and destroy. You know, this is in your recent past. Now, in your immediate future, I call her the Princess in the Tower card. This is a woman that she has everything she needs. Her home is her castle. She cherishes it. She makes it into a beautiful place. There's a lot of beauty in this card. She's also a very giving, loving type energy. And this is your immediate future. So I think you're going to be focusing on your home and the comfort in your home and your family and all of that. And it's almost a wish fulfillment, but I call her the Princess in the Tower because she basically has no real worries. everything is fine with her, and she's happy. Okay, now I'm going to look at your wild card. And now, first, before I do, is all of that accurate, and does it fit right here and right now? If it does, then I'm going to move forward to the future part. If it doesn't, then we need to figure out where it goes and how, and then we can go to the future part. So much, okay. All right, we go to the future part. The first card I'm going to do is going to be the wild card. It's going to be what you have to go through to get to your final outcome. So let's see. Let's finish Kim. Okay. Okay. All right. So here it is. Your wild card. And don't freak out, because hey, Doreen, this does not mean this is an end of a cycle. Something here isn't working, and you're going to have to put an end to it. But as soon as you do, celebration, you know, a big celebration. This is a card of celebrations. It's even sometimes a card of a ladies' night, of a sister get-together, you know, something along that lines. But there's going to be a big celebration, but something has to come to an end first. So there's a problem in here somewhere that I didn't see, and I'm assuming it's going to be with this hurt feelings dude. So tell me if I'm right. If I'm right, then we're going to look deeper into that and find out exactly what you need to do to bring it to an end. No notification again? YouTube's crazy. So I'm sitting here like a dork, ain't I, Janet? Okay. My most significant hurt feelings lately on YouTube, not my private life. But, you know, that shit hurts just as much as if it was in real life, Kim. It does. Trust me, I know. If it affects your life, it affects your life, you know. I have people on YouTube that have affected my life in some of the most beautiful ways. It couldn't mean more to me if I had met them. You know, and I've had people on YouTube affect my life in some of the most horrible ways. So, you know, if it hurts, it still hurts. Do you think that's the thing that needs to come to an end, is the whatever it is with this person? Is that what you think we should look at? We need to find out what this ending needs to be. I mean, it's your wild card, so it is going to happen. So, I mean, I guess you could just wait and see, but, yep, no shit. Lots of cottonwood trees. Oh, God, mine too, Doreen. I guess it is cotton or cottonwood or whatever, but Lord help. And you can see my hair standing up too. And I put on a ton of conditioner, and it don't matter. Okay. Yeah, it does, Doreen. It's awful. Okay, I'm going to get all these cards together while Kim types, and that way I'll have all the cards to pull from to answer the questions with. Y'all have, okay, there it is. Hard for me to answer that question because there are a couple of things there. Okay. But if you're aware of what they are, then the cards say you're going to put an end to it. So, you know, if you're aware of what it is, then you've got it already half licked, you know. So what questions did you have? And we'll deal them out and get you some answers. Load. What does the universe want Kim to do? Okay, I'm asking, what does the universe want you to know about your daughter? I'm going another layer. So what does the universe want Kim to know about this? That I'm going to show these cards as they came up. Okay. That you have an amazing strength. That you have the strength of 2 queens. The Emperor was upside down. You also have the strength and have to have the strength to keep your husband going, it looks like. Success through recognition and a full blossoming of a happy home and family. You're doing fine. You're doing exactly what she knew you would be doing. She's fine. She's in a good place. She's watching you. And actually, I think she's probably very proud. I am, Doreen, I am. It's funny how the cards come up and spell that stuff out, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Doreen. I've got to get busy on your prize. I got to get going on that. So I know I'm sitting here like a dork, but thank you, Doreen. Yeah, I want to make sure that I can give it my full attention, you know. Yeah, absolutely, Kim. That's what I'm waiting on, sweetie. Saving me. Oh, you're welcome, what did. I hear ya. We have laundry going right now, too, because we're trying to get packed and everything, so. All right, where'd my little thing go? She will be in housekeeping, and I will be in one of the restaurants dealing with the public, the people. I'm not sure which village yet. I'm hoping that we get the Grand Village, but my son be able to move on and help him. All right, show me Kim's. Flipper. Oh yeah. Yes, honey. He's gonna be just fine. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is usually a businessman, a lawyer, a banker. Yeah. He's gonna move on in a healthy manner. Let's pull a couple other cards and see if that gives us a little clue about. Banker, I would say, because the second card is the Four of Pentacles. And when you say move on, he's always going to remember. He's always going to miss. He's a part of him. This is part of what is going to shape him for the rest of his life. He will always remember. But yes, he will move on in a healthy manner. He will be fine. If anything, he'll have an extra layer of sensitivity to him that will just make him that much more of a person, if you know what I mean. The hard times are what shape us, and I think he's going to be very successful financially, Kim. So, wait, I'm lost. That's hilarious, given what the letters said it will. Oh, did it, Janet? Yeah. Can I be nosy for a sec? Does this place get... Yeah, it does, KD, it does. I saw that. Guy Fire. Oh, Guy Fieri? Excellent, good. Maybe I'll get to work with that bleached out asshole. No, actually... He would be kind of cool to work with if I had to work with a famous chef at all. I wouldn't mind working with him. He seems pretty normal. Thank you, Doreen. Yeah, oh yeah, I will be. So did you have any other questions, Kim? Spider eyes. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm glad, Kim, I'm glad. Oh, I will. The only way I wouldn't would be if I had a reading and it was too sensitive and they were but then I would send you a link to the private one so that you would still have access to it. So, thank you. And thank you for giving one. I appreciate it, girl. I really do. Testing my channel to work out some... You are very welcome, Kim. Like I said, I appreciate you getting one. So y'all want to go outside with me to smoke a cigarette while I wait and see if somebody else wants a reading? I think there's drama being stirred up in that. I noticed I had a little thing come up and it looked like it was drama, so... Right, Janet. Yeah, we have a lot of practicing to do and everything. need to figure out how to work Hangouts so we can have Terry Conklin on. Is it Coughlin? Anyway, a big-time band manager agreed to an interview, and I don't even know how to do Hangouts yet. So, really happy with her. Thank you, Doreen. Thank you. I've had a few that were, pretty rough ones, but they'll get a good one later. It's all just a process, things that we have to go through. So, advice on my health. Okay, what is it that you're wanting to know, KD? Oh, Lord, I know, Doreen, right? And this, I don't even know what all's going on with the shoot the shit run thing. I have no idea. And I'm just not gonna know. I'm just not, I'm not going anywhere near any of that. I got too damn much of my own shit up in there right now, Is it ridiculous? See, I don't even know. Can you tell me a little bit about it? Changes nightly, it does. I mean, I don't even know. All I know is I saw a tweet today, something about, we're going to give him, and I'm just like, there's more to life than fighting with people. God, it's just crazy. Damn. I know. Me and Janet have been like all over Twitter being stupid with gifts, and then we haven't even been studying it. And I think we're a lot happier for it, Ooh. Damn. That's... I don't like them, but I sure wouldn't wish nothing like that on nobody. I don't wish ill on anybody. I don't have to like them. There's other people that will like them. That doesn't mean I want bad things to happen to them, No, that's just me. Well, I wouldn't be so sure that it's going to be bad, KD. It might be good. If you want to, we can look real quick and see. Ricky is on now, so upset. I don't believe he's upset, though. I don't think he really gives a shit, if you want to know the truth. Ricky don't give a damn what anybody says. He is not bothered. I mean, I just don't think they are. I think if they were really, truly bothered, they would stay away from it, Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just don't get it. Well, obviously I don't get it. Because I cry about it half the time, but says I think he knows they're not going to be eaten by maggots. I mean, I'm sure he is scared. Everybody's scared when they have a health issue, but I don't think Ron's words is going to, I don't know. Two wrongs are not going to make it right, It's not bad. Okay. All right, KD. I mean, the whole thing is just sad all the way around. It's sad all the way around. Life kicks you in the teeth enough, You don't need other people on YouTube doing it too. But if you jump in that mud hole with them, you better be ready to wrestle, I don't know. It's crazy. Want to get another reading sometime. Okay, whenever you get ready, Pie. Now, I don't know how much I'll be able to do them this summer while I'm working. They say the Wi-Fi is pretty spotty there. So I'm not sure, They say cell signal and everything is pretty hit and miss out there. So, yeah, Doug, but I'm talking about drama. People that, if you jump in a damn mud hole with people, you better be ready to wrestle. I mean, yes, we do, Pie. We get boarding, we get meals, all of it, And then we get paid too. So, and then we get to be at Yellowstone, you know. Everything that we want to do there is free, you know, hikes, horseback, all that. So, you're all right, Vivian. For 3 years, but don't talk except here. Yep, Doreen. It is. I mean, and that's just it. Why is it in people's real lives? Why does it have to go that far? YouTube can be a wonderful, beautiful place, and it can also be freaking hell. It just depends on what you want to make out of it and how much attention you want to pay to people that are determined to hate you. Because if they're determined to hate you, they're going to hate you regardless. You know? Never done horseback riding? Yes, for sure. For sure, Teresa. I start on the 14th. My daughter starts on the 14th. So, yeah. Unless some god-awful thing happens, and Lord help, surely not, you know. Exactly, Pie. Yep, Teresa. Hi there, Lindy. Quick question to see about. Sure. I don't make any guarantees, but we'll give it a look. Oh my God, Melvin, yes, but $397 and some odd cents. Yeah, but it was because he had to do the brakes. He had to replace one of the calipers. I don't even know what a caliper is, but one of them was ruined, so he had to replace it. Then they had to bleed them. I had to take it back and made them bleed it for free, and then he replaced those 2 tires. It was $397, but damn thing stops now. So, except getting thrown in the road. Road rash hurts. Wait a minute. What? Getting thrown in the road? What's that? Okay, Lindy, go ahead, hon. Stopping is good. Yes, it is. Well, it was scrubbing. It was like shaking and didn't want to stop. And we tried to stop the other day, and it almost didn't. And scared the hell out of us. I had no choice. I had to put it in the shop because to get to Yellowstone, it's all canyon. We're going to be like, I don't know what level, but we'll be up at 6,400 feet at one point going through the Rockies to get back to Yellowstone, all through those canyons, and they're snake roads. You know, they're real snaky. I ain't driving with no brakes on it. So, you know, I had to, thank God Melvin did it. $397 to fix them damn things. But, yeah, exactly. I mean, I got nervous driving them here. But, okay, for what I paid for a week here, I would pay for like 2 nights there. So I was like, oh, hell no, I'll drive an hour further and, you know, get it at half the cost, you know, so that's why we're in Butte. But never been there. Hope we get to see some. Oh, yes, what did? Definitely. Thank you, nobody. He most definitely is, KD. Wanting to know if my health is going downhill yes, it does. Okay. Let's see what we can. Now, sometimes, Lindy, sometimes I can see questions like that. Sometimes I can't. We'll just have to see how it comes up. Okay. Are you diabetic? Do you have trouble with your kidneys or your liver? First, I need to know the answer to those 3 questions. Because what I'm looking at here, there's an issue, but you're supposed to be doing something and you're not doing it. And the reason why I said diabetic is maybe you're supposed to be following a certain diet or something and you're not, because the Chariot is here, but it's reversed. The Chariot is a card of extreme control. You've got this horse trying to run this way, this horse trying to run that way. Diabetic and problems with both. Okay. Well, okay. This is the card of waking up from a nightmare. This is the card of being frozen in fear. This is you right now. And I can see here you're very overburdened. Life is just really hard on you right now, even the simplest things. So let's see. What does she need to do? What does she need to do? Is your insurance giving you issues and that's why you're not being able to get all the testing that you need done or something? Because the King of Pentacles is here, and why else would he be here in a medical issue? And then right behind that is the card of feeling left out in the cold, so I can't help but wonder if your insurance is refusing to pay for some tests that you need or something. If that's the case, it's saying keep fighting. And hope and faith. Yeah. A new beginning. Success through recognition. Ultimately, I do think you're going to be okay. Financially can't afford co-pays, and my doctor is also an idiot. Seriously, okay. Well, there is an ace here. An ace is always a new beginning, and there is the star here, and the star is all about hope and faith and glittering opportunities. So it could be that you're going to find a new doctor, and then right after that is the success through recognition. So I'm going to ask the question directly, does she need to find a new doctor? That's what we need to know the most. Do you live where there are other doctors available? Is that a possibility for you to find a better doctor? He just told me he is retiring. It's been hard to find a new doctor. Okay, so you do need to find a new one. And there were a bunch of cards that I dropped. Okay. You're going to find a new doctor. You're going to love him. It's going to be a pain in the ass to get to him, though, I think. Okay. Now, tarot sucks for timing, so give me a wild card to that as the final outcome. What does she have to go through before she finds the doctor? That doesn't make sense. Okay. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle to find him. You're going to love him. And I don't understand how it can be a little bit of a struggle, but at the same time happen very fast, but it is. Yeah. Maybe you're going to have to do some pretty heavy-duty searches, but then when you find him, it's going to move fast, and I do think he's going to get you fixed up. Ask me direct questions, and that would be easier to try to get an answer for you on. I know I'm sitting here like an idiot, you guys, but y'all know I'm waiting for the questions. So, yeah, sure, Pie. Yep, like a geek, Janet. Be able to get the diabetes controlled. Will Lindy ever be able to control diabetes? I don't think so, Lindy. I think this is going to be a struggle. Yeah, this is something that you're going to be struggling with for the rest of your life. I do think it can be put in a manageable position, but no, I see you having to deal with this from now on. And every card I got was a sword card, and the first one was the Three of Swords. So, yeah, the answer to that is no, you'll be dealing with this. I'm sorry. Okay. You guys are going with me. We are going out to smoke a cigarette or to grab a puff off a cigarette real quick. And then we're going to come back in and do Pie's cards. So, Timmy, you look like a villain. You know, do I? Oh, Lord. Oh, well. I'm in the Wild West, so hang on a second, you guys. I'll be back in a minute, Lizzie. Okay, I missed. YouTube did an upgrade a few days ago. I don't, but maybe that's why I'm not getting all the messages now. Maybe I need to update or something. Hang on a second, you guys, let me. Alright. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can show you guys this while I'm out here. Hang on. There we go. Alright, can y'all, hang on, let me see if. Find her. Yeah. Y'all see that statue up there? that statue up there, that's like a Mary Magdalene type statue. She's called Our Lady of the Rockies, and it's beautiful. But I'm right here at it, so I'm going to sit in my readily ass car and smoke. Blowing big smoke with their capes. Okay, Pie, thank you. With their vapes. Yeah, it's a little e-cig thing. Mine is. Sometimes yeah, Lindy, exactly. Okay, whenever you get ready, darling. Okay, the way it works is those are private. I'll open up a private stream that only you and I will have access to. We'll be the only ones that even know the link. That's a $40 donation, and then you get a full hour. So every question, every possibility of anything, there's plenty of time to cover it all. So that's how those work. Big Sky Country, that is it. The wreck of the Hesperus. Is that a ship, Mevin? Is that... There ain't no water here. The Yellowstone River. Yep, Montana's Big Sky Country. Oh, the wreck of the car? Oh, y'all don't want to see this hunk of shit. Trust me. Here, I'll show you. You don't want to see it, but I'm going to show you now. My back window. I had to go get a tarp and duct tape. So that, because there's a big ass hole right there, and everything was getting soaking wet inside. So I had to duct tape a tarp to the back. But, I mean... everything was getting soaked. This is just legitimately the biggest hunk of shit. Let me show you my door. Yeah, I have to pull that thing. I have to, look, this is how I open my door. I'm telling y'all, it's a hunk of shit. But, you know, hell, at least it stops now, so... Okay, whenever you get ready, Lindy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It got exactly what did. Exactly. I ain't bitching about it because a lot of people don't even have that, you know. So I sure ain't bitching about it. And I do laugh about it because if you don't laugh about it, then you ain't never gonna live through it. You have to laugh. As long as I got duct tape and tarps are cheap. You know, I'll do what I gotta do. I know, Doreen, right? One of these days, you know, one of these days. Married a mechanic, yup. Hey, Far. Okay, Pop, whenever I get finished, we'll go up and do it. Duct tape, yup. You can do amazing things with duct tape. But, yeah. That's, Yep, Janet. And this one actually, I can't believe that it has held together as good as it has. Okay, I had the flat, and had to get that taken care of. And then, okay, guys, when I went and got my brake fixed, one of those tires that the man sold me and put on and charged me a fortune to do, I had treads. It was fixing to blow, and I had to have it replaced again when I had my brakes and everything done. And then the first place I took it to, you guys, that guy flat ticked me off. I mean, I know my car is a hunk of shit. I know it needs a lot done, but don't sit there and tell me that legally, you can't fix my car unless I give you $1,000 for all this other shit that I'm not asking you to fix. Legally, you can't. Okay, well, let me take it down the road to somebody that legally can for a third of the price. Oh, my God. Made me so mad. I called Melvin just raising hell. Oh, you're welcome, Lindy. Thank you. Okay. Yes, it will. It sure will, sweetie. Exactly, Janet. I mean, he said legally like 4 times. And I'm like, dude, where is it a law that I have to repair all this shit, you know, before? No, bullshit. I'm asking you to fix the brakes. I don't need you to sell me. He wanted to sell me new tires as part of it too. No, you know, no, I can't. I told him, I said, I can't. Well, legally, no, just put it down and give me the keys, dude. And I took it right over here. And they did it no problem. Oh, it just made me so mad. Exactly, Pie. Yup, big scam. Bye, Lindy. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. But that's what I thought too, Janet. I was just like, legally my ass. Dude, you can just legally kiss my ass. I'm out of here. Yeah, they just made that a new law in Montana. When you try to scam me legally, you must kiss my ass. Anyway. But I did. I called Melvin. I probably bitched for a good 30 minutes about it, y'all. I'm still mad about it. Literally cut my... Told guys that these... They do stop brain function. I believe that. I believe that. I do. All you gotta do is jump up and down one good time and they'll shut up. Every time. Every time. Montana's very pretty far. Actually, I just showed them up here on one of the... Hi there, Sky. I'm in Montana. Up here, there's a big statue on top of one of the big mountains over here that is Our Lady of the Rockies is what they call her. Now, I'm gonna try to get my daughter to get some footage when we go back over through the canyons and everything, because it's gorgeous, but I can't really look at it when I'm driving those snaky roads. Butte, yes, Butte, Sky. I have to focus on the roads when I'm going through there, so I'll see if I can't get her too. No, they don't stop ours. No, they stop theirs. Melvin, we said boobies. There he is. It just stops them. Yup. Well, let me see. I might can show you again. Hang on. Let me. Yeah, from here you should be able to. Can you see her? Right up there. That's her.
Hey, Tanya, you lock the door.
And
What?
okay. Anyway. Oh my God, Lord. Anyway. I know, Melvin, right? Exactly. What did? Oh, I ain't scared. Hell no, girl. I got y'all. On Dead Falls Wednesday, they found that. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not. This is mostly here. It's people that are coming to hike down in the canyons and everything come here. For 5 months while I hike. Yes, it can be, but here is not. Florida, a little, not much. Mobile, horrifying. Y'all look back on some of those live streams from Mobile. That was horrifying. Here, no, it's really not. I ain't scared of none of these. They ain't shit. They ain't met a good redneck yet. You do, Sky? Where about? I did it to an insurance guy. After I caught him trying to glue stuff, right? So really, Thomas Hill, yeah, Livingston. I went through Livingston. Let me think. Yes, Livingston is right outside of Yellowstone. I went through Livingston. I stopped at, it was Albertsons, except it wasn't called Albertsons. It was called something else there. And because I was asking for a Western Union, and they sent me to Bozeman. Yes, I've been there, Sky. It's beautiful, beautiful. We were actually going to stay there. We had reserved it was at the Econo Lodge, and we had reserved it for a specific rate for the week. We got there, and the woman wouldn't do it. And so I was like, okay, well, keep it. And there was like 2 people in the hotel. Either rent it or don't. It was online, but there was some kind of screw up. It let us book a special that was only good in December. Somehow, no, but I believe it was an online mistake, but it still ticked me off, and I was like, keep it. We'll go somewhere else. And so we did. We came to Butte. Yeah, it didn't make me very happy, but it is what it is. But I loved Livingston. We were gonna stay there for the little time in between before we started Yellowstone, because we thought that was just a perfect little place, and I really liked it. But oh well. I know, Far. I heard about that. I think he was like the 3rd celebrity suicide here recently, wasn't he? And Kate Spade. And there was another one not too long ago. And then, hell, I don't think any of us are over Robin Williams or Prince yet, which I know Prince wasn't a suicide, but phone cases, Kate Spade, yeah. And I heard she had a 13-year-old daughter that she left behind too. That's horrible. I mean, you never know. You never know the shit somebody's dealing with. And I really wish people would stop and think about that before they go kicking other people's teeth in. You just never know, It was, but after me doing that and informing him he was in the apartment security camera doing all of that, they fixed my truck. Yup. Hey, Mary, how are you doing? Anthony Bourdain did, Doreen? I didn't know that. Stepmom. I saw that. Well, I'm glad she did, though. I mean, I know that's horrible to say, but didn't she kill that little boy? I mean, she led him to the body and everything, right? I mean, But yeah, I saw that, and that was just like I was, they hadn't charged her. Yeah, I mean, they were going to charge her because she led him to the body. Why else would she have killed herself if she didn't, I don't know. I mean, grief can make you do terrible things, but it just seems to me like she's the one that did it to him, and I'm good, Mary, I'm good. Yeah, no, Melvin, I caught it there. Thank you. I caught it right before you said it. But where is the dad, Janet? How is he doing? You guys know who I still think about all these years later and wonder how he's doing? David Smith. Every now and then you'll hear something about him. That man's life was destroyed awfully young. His whole freaking life. Oh my God, y'all. Hang on, I'm going to show you this. If I can get this to turn around. Look at the bird. He's just doing his thing. Seem a bit odd. 3 different suicide notes on the house. And that's not a typical. And she was still living with that boy's dad. Well, You know what, Janet, here's, if I ain't gonna lie about it. If I was the cop investigating that case closed, suicide, period. If the dad did it, I'm sorry, but I couldn't blame him. You kill my kid, I'm gonna fucking kill you, period. I mean, I don't think there's a parent in the world that doesn't feel that way, you know? So if he did, a week before they... Well, that's odd for the dad not to report it sooner than that. But I don't know. I want to read the details of that. Maybe she was telling him the kid was somewhere else or something. I don't know. Dad was 11 hours away working. Okay, what did? There you go then. Well, I mean, I might be wrong, but that's what I know about myself. If I was the detective investigating that case closed, suicide. And if the dad did do it, you know, that's just my thoughts. What? No, fuck no. No, I would have probably, there would have been definite mysterious circumstances. I would let her stay there until I got rid of her. I'm sorry, but that will turn me cold like fucking mafia. No. You hurt my kid, I will blow you the fuck away and I won't think twice. You know, that's just, you know. Oh no, I think he's an alcoholic. I don't know, but yeah, me either, Sky. Melvin's watching the parking lot for me. Melvin's like, don't make me come to Montana and whoop somebody's ass. Anything to do with both of them? No, I saw him earlier. I think he lives here. I think he's like maintenance here or something. Because I saw him talking to the front desk guy, and apparently they were in one of the rooms that has just been totally destroyed by some people that were staying here, because they came out and they're like, I don't understand how somebody could do that to a hotel room. So I don't know what they did, but I just kind of got that impression. He's asking the wrong person. I ain't got nothing. So I give him a cigarette. It's about all I can do. That's one thing. I don't think hiding. You think so, maybe? Well, I don't even care what they're doing. I'll tell you what, though. I was coming down the stairs the other day to come outside and smoke a cigarette, and some guy was coming up with like this crate full of stuff, and he looked at me like, and I just kind of and walked on by, and I was like, okay, what is it that you're afraid I was gonna see? Why are you carrying a tray full of stuff? You know, I don't know if they were thinking they were gonna make meth or what, because you know, people get hotel rooms to do that shit. Yeah, but I just acted like I didn't. I mean, I didn't see anything, but I purposefully didn't look. I just kept going. I wanted my cigarette. I know, Pa, right? But I'm fixing to put this out and get my butt on back up in my room. Yeah, there's a lot of motorcycles here too, but I don't think I've ever seen as many motorcycles as what I saw in South Dakota. Oh my God, I love South Dakota, y'all. I loved it. I did. And out here, okay, out here, It's 80 miles an hour. I'd never been on a road that had 80 miles an hour until I came out west, okay? And there's no helmets. So these guys are just riding around 80 miles an hour with don't they, one little loose piece of gravel and bye, that's it. You know, you're dead. But intelligence on a Harley. Is he talking to himself? I think he's back there talking to him. He is. Y'all hear him? Yeah. See the thousands of bikes during Sturgis Bike Week. We went without helmets once, never again. Yeah. Oh, I saw a ton of bikes in Sturgis anyway. And it wasn't anywhere near Bike Week, but they were everywhere. Going through a stop sign, yup. Yup, you heard him. Okay, I did too. I can see him back there. I don't know who he's talking to. I think he's drunk. I think he's drunk. Yeah, I know. Quit, Sky. You tried to freak me out, girl. Ain't gonna do no good. All right, Miss Pie, let's go up and get your cards done, girl. Oh. Okay. Hello there. See the puppy? Do you want to say hi to the people? There's a bunch of people watching.
That Skype thing's kind of cool.
Huh?
That Skype thing's kind of cool.
Oh, no, it's a live stream.
Huh?
It's YouTube. It's a live stream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, me in old park from deep in the bar in South Louisiana.
Oh,
Here, I not used to
I'm down there on the
Spanish
Cajun
grammar.
country. They got the real live Cajuns down there. I'm from Mobile.
Ah.
So. Anyhow. Sweet little dog, though. Y'all hear my shoes? God, that gets on my nerves. They suck on my feet every step. Okay. All right. Now, get back over here. Okay, see what all I missed. Get inside, run quickly. Subliminal slip, yeah. Powder. Oh, really? I didn't think about that. Okay. It's okay. It's a double. Excuse me. We did. We got, I've already got mine packed. They're just plain black, non-slip tennis shoes. We got the cheap ones, $30 a pop, so. Story time. Oh, that's true. All right, Miss Pie. Are we looking at anything in particular? Mm-hmm. See. One specific. Okay, all right. What does Pie need? flipper. I'm getting a lot of flippers today. All right, the flavor is going to be new communications, new creative forces, new ideas. So I don't know if that means anything to you or not, Pie, but that is going to be the flavor for this reading, new ideas. Let's see what we got. Page of Swords, some kind of an offer along mental. Oh, okay. And an emotional loss. Alright, so let me try to nail this down with the flavor of a new idea. So, oops. With the Page of Swords being there, I have to, of course, assume that this new idea is yours, Pie. Because that card is representing you at this moment. So I have the Ace of Wands over here as a flavor for the reading, which means a new idea. And then I have Page of Swords coming up for you at this moment, which also means a new mental, an idea, or maybe you're mulling over some kind of a new offer. Okay. But the energy around you right now is one of an emotional loss. And I'm not quite understanding that. Unless maybe it's that one, maybe you're mourning a previous idea that you really had your heart set on and it didn't work. Things that are on your mind right now, you have the Wish card, so, and I'm wanting to say that this Wish card actually represented your uncle the last time, I think, the Nine of Cups, the man that has everything he could want. And then we also have the Hierophant, a wise man, a sage, possibly a judge, and he's on his head. So something is not very fair here. Now, I need to figure out whether this Wish card is your Nine of Cups or is your uncle in this case, because it may not be. Looking at it just straight, forgetting him, it could be something that you had your heart set on is not working out. And you really wished for it with all your heart. But it's just not meant to be, because the Hierophant is upside down. And that is the wise man, that is the sage, that is the cleric. So somebody basically came in and said, nope, you don't get it. And the King of Pentacles is in the immediate future, and it is also turned on its head. So you got approved for your next classes, right? So I don't understand why he's turned on his head. I'm not getting that. Help me place all this, and then we'll go into the two future cards, and then we'll go to the questions. So what kind of an emotional loss first, Pie? Because there's an emotional loss here. But like I said, it could be that you really had your heart set on something and it just isn't happening. One class in the fall. I should have enough financials for that class. Okay. Were you wanting to take more? What disappointment have you had that has really hurt you? This is an emotional loss. Okay. Was it something that you really had your heart set on, though, Pi? If you really had your heart set on it, that would be it. But if you didn't, then that's not it. See, once I figure out what this law says, then I can look at alternatives to what this King of Pentacles is in the immediate future. Because if that was the emotional loss, the not getting that job, the King of Pentacles on its head could be you're counting on that job financially and looking forward to a new opportunity. Okay. Well, I mean, the wish card is here, and that's always good. So I guess your mind is in the right place. You know, from what I'm looking at, your mind is in the right place, but there is an emotional loss here. And it has something to do with justice, Pi. Hi there, Ashley. Let me see if I can... Well, me too. I don't understand it either. Let's see if I can get a little more on it. We're gonna straight try to figure this out. Show me more about this emotional loss. What is it? Walking away from an emotional attachment. Okay, now I asked, show me more about this emotional loss, and bam, the very next card that I pulled and I shuffled, plus I pulled blind, is walking away from an emotional attachment. Mean to me lately, but no, this would be something that you would know about, Pi, because... And then bam, the very next card is also a Cups card, which says this is all going to be worked out because it's the Ten of Cups, but that's not going to help us until we figure out what this is. What did you walk away from? Is there a family member, a friend, something that you really cared about that you walked away from recently? And I'm wanting to definitely say it was a family member because the Ten of Cups came up. So, you know, and that makes me kind of go back to, is this your uncle here? What sign is it? It's not astrology, sweetie, it's tarot. Trouble with that. Specific question was today I got an offer for an interview but didn't call them back because I previously interviewed with that lady. Okay. With my uncle, he got mad because he doesn't want everyone to know. It's public record. Okay, and this is recent since the last time I did your cards. Okay, that would make sense because I think that was the card for your uncle the last time. And Justice is here also. So that, and the Hierophant would be the judge, so that actually makes sense. Yes, that's it. So he's pissed off right now and trying to walk away from everyone. It's not you, it's him. He'll come back because the Ten of Cups is here as the last card in the cycle when I asked for more information about it. He'll come back, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to finish the snapshot, though. Now I see what that makes perfect sense. I'm going to do your wild card and your future card. And wild card is success through recognition. No, I'm sorry. No. Wild card, Pine, this is important, is the card of higher learning. I was looking at it wrong. You need to take your classes and everything. And then the King of Cups comes up, and King of Cups is often a doctor, any kind of a very caring. That's your wild card and your final outcome card. So I do think you're going to land a job probably in a private practice after this next class or when you finish that. So your specific question was about not calling the woman back. Were you wanting to know if that's what you should have done? Or it's amazing how all that comes out. Why does your uncle keep showing up in your cards? You know, but he does. I mean, every time. Last Saturday at the birthday party. Okay. So, Pi, if you'll ask me the question, I understand you didn't go to that interview, and what is it that you're, okay. He brought us softball I earned in a game and never returned it. I have a grudge for I gotcha. Okay. I know I'm sitting here like a dork pie. I'm just waiting on the question. Stop cars. I'm going to go down to Montana. Got a call from that specific place. Because I already have 3 interviews. Question is, should I call her back? Okay. There was a flipper. I don't like having my camera set up that high. Y'all can't see it when that happens. Flipper. Page 1's a new offer coming at you. Which we already know is happening. I would take that, honestly, as she's going to offer you the position if you call her back and go to the interview. But I'm going to pull a couple more to be sure. I don't think she's going to pay you enough. You're going to have to negotiate salary with her. I do think she's going to offer you a position. I do think she's going to lowball you. You're going to have to negotiate with her. I think she's going to see it like, this woman needs a job. I've already interviewed her twice. She'll take what I can give her. And that's the wrong attitude to have. But I do think that's going to be her attitude. So knowing that, you know, you can decide whether to call her back or not. She's going to offer you a position, yes. She's just not going to want to pay you right, you know. Agents are assholes, yup. Flipper, yeah. Did you have any other questions, Pi? I'll give it some thought. Next question is, do you think an offer will come in before I begin my class in fall? Well, tarot sucks for timing. So, let's see. How can I put that? Show me offer or school. Work or school. Which comes first? Work or school? Show me the procession. Okay, well, this is about as plain as could be. I said, show me the procession, which comes first, work or school. First card, the card of higher learning. Second card, an offer coming on your foundational level. Yeah, it's a real offer. It's not going to come until after you finish your schooling. But it's going to be a good one, and you're actually going to love it. So, you know, you can find something to do part-time between now and then if you wanted. But the real job, the one that you're going to love, is not going to come until after school. So, that's twice the card of higher learning has come up for you. So, you know, Cheap Mountain. Hey, Penny, how are you doing, girl? Give it some time. Do you see me completing more schooling in the future, like after medical coding is done? I see you going quite a bit further, actually, Pi. Yes. I see you going on up to like nurse practitioner, girl. I'm not even kidding. If not higher. Show me Pi's career. Show me Pi's career. Yeah. Actually, I see several different things here, Pi. I think we talked about blood work before, didn't we? It's back. You are going to be looking into people's blood and finding the hidden things. You're going to be running tests. And I mean, tests, you're going to be drug testing them. You're going to be like a detective of the blood, actually. Five of Swords, the Hermit, and the Devil. It's almost written in stone. And that's twice that blood work and secret knowledge of blood work and you doing tests have come up. So yeah, I think you're going to go very far in that. I do. Hate autocorrect. Getting the associates in HIT. What is HIT? And one day getting my master's. I see definite master's, if not a PhD, girl. I see you going far with it. I also see you being very good with the testing, health information technology. I think you're not going to be somebody that's just there on a computer. I think you're going to be actually doing the testing. You're going to be like a scientist almost in a lab, you know. I think you're going to do very well with it. I think you're going to be able to pinpoint things that should be checked through clues of what you see and what you do check. You see what I mean? A lot of people can't do that. They can't put two and two together. And I think you're going to be able to do that amazingly. So, seems like I know it does keep coming up. So, and I mean, when you think about, okay, you think about how far you could go with that. You could even go to the CDC with it, Pi. They have to have people that know how bloodborne pathogens work, and they have to have people that are able to study these things. I mean, you could carry this. I just see you going a long way with it. I see once you get busy doing it, you're going to fall in love with it, and you're going to be very passionate about it, I think. I think it's funny how that keeps coming up, but it's cool though. Help paint that big concrete grain elevator. That's what I have trouble with, because so far I haven't found an area I loved. I do think that, yeah. I think when you start looking into it, and I do think it's going to be the science side that is going to call you, because the hidden knowledge card keeps coming up for that too. I think you're going to find you know, if you don't have bloodborne pathogens and diseases of the blood, you have to have somebody that's studying that shit to try to find a cure, you know. So Pincher Creek. So Ashley, are you still here? Looking to a relationship aspect? Yeah. You're going to find someone, and they're going to be the wrong someone. Didn't I tell you this before? You're going to really care about someone, and it's going to seem like they're really just such a wonderful, loving, caring person, and then they're going to snatch the rug out from under you. But after him is going to come the right one. Didn't we have this before? Yeah, and I mean, this asshole is really going to hurt you. It's going to really hurt you. But you're gonna give him what for, because after him is one that you're gonna be with for the rest of your life. He's gonna be everything you dreamed of. So, and it seems like that came up in your last reading too, didn't it? Oh, here, I'll show you the cards. King of Cups. You're going to really think this man is just the lovingest. Tower. He's going to snatch the world out from under you. And then, everything you dreamed of. The Wish card. So, the same exact thing, yup. Tarot's funny like that. You know, the answer hasn't changed. Now, I have seen it change. But it's usually related to a health issue. And I've seen it change like that. When it comes to a health issue, sometimes that'll happen, but this seems like it's pretty laid out in stone. So, busy little guy when I was young. Yep. Oh yeah, Doreen. She's gonna have a good one. Well, you guys, I've been on here about 2 hours, and I guess I'm getting kind of hungry, so I guess I'm going to log out and go down here to Burger King or something to get me something to eat and everything. I need some salt. Did anybody else want a reading before I go? Oop, and my battery's about to die. So plus, that is it. Good to see you too, far. All right, you guys. Oh, thank you, Doreen. Well, I'm going to click the X, and I'm going to go get me some food, and I will be back on maybe later, but probably for sure tomorrow. Well, wait a minute. I don't know if I will or not tomorrow. I might be. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all soon. Oh, wait. Wait. I canceled. Hang on. You said, okay, Penny. When did you want it, sweetie? No, I'll keep it up. Pi. So far, everything, nobody's had anything come up that they wanted for me to private it for, so. When did you want to do it, Penny? Just when you... Okay, well, I'll run go get something to eat. Give me about an hour, and then I'll come on back on and we'll do it. Does that sound good? I don't know what time it is where you are. I don't even know what time it is here, Lord. What time is it?
It's 8:30.
It's 8:30, okay. Yeah, that'll give me time. Okay, that'll give me time to charge my phone and eat. All right, I will see y'all back here in an hour then. Love y'all.